Hi, my name is Paula Elena Puertocano. We're going to talk about the future of work and other things. Join me. Okay, description. The first jobs in the environmental restoration specialists must check the condition of ecosystems and find ways to restore them. They have to work on things like greening trees and the removing harmful species. They must also talk to local communities to make sure the projects last. They have to follow environmental laws and safety rules when working outdoors. And they can hard protect plants or animals. To do this job, they must clean up blood, upload nature and the environment. They have to use mapping software. And they must be able to work with on and the second job and is the robot engineer is the most design and with robots for different purpose. They have to put together mechanical, electronic, and software systems. So they test their robots and make improvements so they work well. They have to follow safety rules and test everything careful before using it. In the can't ignore the tricks or using robots with people. So to be good at this job, they must keen on programming, electronics, and mechanics. They have to be creative and they must work with different kids of the professionals. And the third jobs is a mental health counselor. Basic is has to help people with their emotional problems, either in a person or online. They must listen careful and have a piece or strategies to help their clients feel better. They have to keep records of the sessions and respect confidentiality. For example, is on the HBBAA. They must follow the ethical rules of psychology and they can't share personal information without permission. To do well in this job, they must be empathetic. They have to keen up different therapy techniques and they must stay calm even in stressful situation. In the three jobs that call the saver, for me is one first jobs in the secretary must organize schedules, answer calls, and manage documents. They have to keep track of meetings and appointments so everything runs smoothly. They must communicate clearly with ladies and co-workers. They have to follow office rules and keep sensitive information private. To do well, they must be organized. They have to know how to use Office software and they must be able to multitask. In the second job is an account. Account basically is must prepare financial report and keep records of all transactions. They have to respect deadlines and work careful with budgets. They can't ignore the mistakes in the accounts or break legal regulations. So said they must have a strong match skill. They have to understand according software and they must pay close attention to detail. And the third job that called Disabler is a travel agent. So is the most help clients plan trikes, book flights, hotels, and activities. So is they have to listen to what the customer wants and the so gets the best option. And they have to follow company police and travel regulation. And to be good at this job, they must have go communication skills, they have to be patient, and they must know how to use booking systems. So in the ideal jobs, for me, one job is a travel photographer. Must take high quality photos of place, people, and cultures. They have to travel to different locations, sometimes in difficult conditions. They must plan their shot and use to be lighting and angles. They can disturb wildlife or damage natural environments while taking pictures. They have to know how to use professional camera equipment and they must edit hair work careful. And the second job is the international chef must prepare dishes from different countries and cultures so they have to choose the best ingredients and make sure the food is fresh. The rule is in the kitchen. They have to work quickly during busy hours They must be creative with flavors. They have to manage things and they must adapt recipes to different tastes. And the third ideal job for me, a sustainable fashion designer. Must create clothes that are stylish and environmentally friendly, and they must design with minimal waste and follow fair labor practices. They have to style, update on fashion trends on sustainable technique. They must be creative. They have to keynote about textile and production, and they must work with manufacturers. So I designate a sustainable dress, and the photo is my own creation. Okay, thank you for your attention. Goodbye. Mwah. Vamos a ver si está listo. Por favor, que le dale. ¿Qué dice? ¿Qué dice? Ayuda.